ladies and gentle nuts. I decided to switch it up because, like I said in my other videos, I feel like my videos are getting kind of repetitive. So, we got a special one today. We're going to be doing chest and biceps. You know, I did say we were going to do upper, but I'm like, I kind of just want to, I kind of want to switch it up a little bit, like I said. So, we're going to do chest and biceps, and then tomorrow will be back and triceps. I know it sounds weird, and it might sound, whoa, you're hitting chest, but then you're also doing biceps. Like, those shouldn't go together. Come on, man. It's it's not gonna really hinder my performance at all. Like, let's be honest. Maybe I'll feel it a little bit more from hitting chest, and then I'll be feel a little fatigue in my bicep. But that's gonna be so, if that even happens, it's going to be so minuscule. And I know there's people that do a split just like that, you know. So we're going to be hitting the same exercises. It's just flip flopping the bicep and tricep. And hey, it's a good way to spice up your workouts. It's a good way to actually a good way to stay on track. Is just switch things up a little bit so things don't get so repetitive. You know, you could try a different gym for a day, um, and who knows, maybe you'll like it more, and then you'll stick going to that gym, and then hey, now you're gonna be more consistent. You're not as bored because it's something new. Just like me right now, I'm gonna switch up my split a little bit, see how I like it. Maybe it'll be more fun. I mean, not that I was getting bored of it or anything. I just felt like spicing things up because I don't want to bore you guys. So I'm actually quite excited to see how this goes. Not that it's going to be a huge deal, but it's just something different. But yeah, besides that, nothing new on the platter really happened today. Crashed out a little bit this morning. Dropped my cinnamon. I heard cinnamon's good on fruit because it doesn't spike something. Yeah, dropped it on the ground. Big old mess. And cinnamon's really fine, so it's kind of hard to wipe up. But we figured it out. So I think that's all I really got for you today. So we're about to pull in to the parking lot. So I will see you in there. All right, so I did it again. Forgot my microphone. So I did a whole set. You couldn't even hear what I was saying. So now, instead of 2 sets, we're going to hit 3. Just to punish myself. But you also might be thinking, what is that thing on your face? Well, let's just say I fell for the TikTok chop. And be honest with yourself, you have too. So you're in the same boat as me. But I was not expecting much out of these things. If you don't know what it is, it's a nose strip. Basically helps you get more air. And yeah, I was not expecting these to work, but I got it to stick after the second one because the first one wouldn't stick. But once I got it on my nose, I could like smell colors. It's pretty odd, but they do work pretty well. So let's hit our, I guess, first set, but it's really our second set. It kind of pissed me off. And I went over to my bag for a second to check, and my microphone was still clipped onto my jacket, and I was like, God damn it. But that's all right. Another set never hurt. It's, Well, we got one less than our like last set, basically. Probably because I was still fatigued. I kind of rushed it. That kind of sucks. But what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna put the lower the weight one, and let's do another set of those.
That once was my home. Bleach me,
Alrighty. So, like I said, we're actually gonna be doing biceps, and they got the music blaring today, so I'm not sure how well you can hear it, but probably pretty well because it is very loud. So, here comes all the copyright claims on my video. Man, I'm gonna have to take this freaking nose strip off. Like, it's cold in here, so I'm just breathing in cold air. And I think I'm gonna get like brain freeze or something. But yeah, I know it's cold because my hands are kind of purple right now. I think I've explained that in an older video. When it's kind of cold, my hands just go purple and they're freezing. So let's push as hard as we can so we can get this body heat up or something. But one more set of those. So, number two of movements for our chest is obviously the incline press. And I can already tell I'm gonna have to scoop my butt up. Maybe a little more. That should be good. But I still feel like just doing, because I don't do that many exercises for, you know, my workouts, because I don't need to do 5 workouts to get a complete workout. Like I can do 2 to 3 workouts or exercises for a certain muscle group, and we're good to go. So I still feel like these videos are feel repetitive, but if not, you guys gotta let me know because I want to make these as enjoyable for you guys. But we are switching up a little bit by hitting biceps instead of triceps today. But I don't know, I just still get the feeling. Yeah, I think this nose strip is gonna have to come off. I'm smelling everything in this gym. There's so much airflow going through my head right now. I might overdose. Is this what drugs feels like? I don't know. Alright. Again, I think I've explained it before. When you're doing chest press on this machine, don't fully lock out your arms. I'm not gonna go into detail, but it's just it's just a very good rule to go by because you just you want to focus. If you're doing this machine, might as well focus on what you're actually trying to hit. You don't want to start targeting other muscle groups. Obviously, you're gonna hit a little bit of it, but if you can minimize hitting a different or hitting your tricep, basically, that's perfect. I want to put as much emphasis on what you're trying to hit as possible. But we're gonna do one more set of those. Alrighty, so just like we did last time for biceps, we're gonna do our normal standing, normal curls, and then what we're gonna do is just one set of reverse curls for those forearms and a little bit of biceps. A lot of people think reverse curls are just hitting or not triceps, biceps, but a big and main portion of it is actually your forearms. But like I said, I do want to incorporate forearms into my workouts. I still need to start doing some shrug movement for our traps because I don't remember the last time I did a shrug movement, and it's kind of embarrassing. I'm gonna be honest. So actually, make fun of me in the comments and say I have no traps, so I start hitting them. Come on. I'm gonna get that 6 rep. Gonna get it. But like I said, we'll do one more set of those. And then I'm just gonna do the reverse curls right away. Usually I would do a chest movement after to just split them up because that's kind of how I like to do it. But we're just gonna throw them in right after our bicep curls, and then we're gonna finish off what will be left. I guess, yeah. Then we just have one more chest movement, and then yeah, we'll do some lateral raises. Why not?
That once was my home. Bleach me,
Alrighty. So for our last movement for our chest, we're gonna do some dips, and I have not done these in a quite a bit, or in a long time, I should say. So I'm kind of curious on how many I can get, and I'm not gonna do them weighted because I don't think I've ever tried them weighted. I don't know if I can do them weighted. So we're just gonna stick with body weight today and see what kind of damage we can do here. For just body weight, I would have liked to see myself get a little bit more than that, but hey, that's why we work. So I think I'm gonna try. Yeah, we're gonna stick with those, and we're gonna see how much we can progress with that. Alrighty, let's get the freak out of here. I don't understand how it can go from being so hot outside to now I am freezing my butt off. And again, of course, my car starts blowing the cold air again once it's cold out. It's like it just works against me. And we are almost on empty again. This car just freaking eats fuel. Or it's leaking fuel, which I don't think it is, because I always check. That's one smart thing to do for you car owners. Even if you're not suspecting anything, always like check under your car. Like when you pull out of your garage, just get out a second and check if anything's leaking, because you never know. Because that's happened to me a lot. Jeez, I gotta find a better spot for that tripod. Oh, actually, my fuel gauge is going up a little bit. I think I just gotta give it a little time so I can correlate what it's at. But what a night. What a freaking night. Phenomenal lift. I'm telling you, spicing up your workouts, doing something a little different, it can really change the game. I'll never stop preaching about that. Just making those little changes can help people stick to anything, really. There's this one lady at, oh dear. I thought. Had to give him a little death stare. There's this one lady that does the cardio bike right next to me at night, and we talk sometimes. And I showed her my YouTube channel, and she said she watches my videos. So if you're watching this one, shout out to you. And I'm still looking for one of those toys, because she told me I think it was her granddaughter maybe. She saw my video when we unboxed those little brain rot toys. She told me her granddaughter wanted one of those, so I'm looking for one, but they're sold out every time I go there. So if I see one, I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna give it to her. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, just making little changes can really help you stick to things. So I told her, she told me she had a friend that she came to the gym with to do the bike with, and you know, her friend stopped, and I told her maybe changing it up a little bit. Maybe if she does something different, it'll help her stick with it. So I don't know if she told her, but hey, it's good advice for everybody to hear. But yeah, so tomorrow's going to be another interesting one. We're going to do back and triceps. I mean, I guess not too interesting. We're just changing those two. too out. But yeah, I liked doing chest and biceps. I don't know. I think it felt more natural. I don't know how to explain it other than that word natural. Oh, there goes the hot air. So now I'm gonna start blasting it. So I might have to speak up a little bit. But yeah, I'm excited to try out back and triceps. And hey, if we like it more, maybe we'll stick to it. But then again, I'll probably be like, well, now it feels repetitive again. So I'll have to find something to make things more interesting. If you guys have any ideas, you should comment them down below. I'd really appreciate it. Or just comment anything. Please make fun of me for not hitting traps, because I really got to start doing that more. We finally started doing a forearm movement, so that's great to hear. I'll probably start doing some sort of like forearm curl too. Just do another variation of it, and then I'll probably incorporate traps. I'll probably just do them like at the end of either our back or leg workout, whenever I have time. Really, that's kind of what I do with abs, and yeah, just whenever I feel like it, I'll just throw them in, and usually it's every workout. If not, then skip a day and then do it the next day. Just really whatever, because you really don't have to overcomplicate things like abs. Just find like 1 to 2 exercises where you're just crunching and perform those to failure and progressively overload. You don't got to treat it any different than any other muscle. Only thing is, you got to be leaner. Ooh, that deer was hidden. The only thing with abs is, yeah, you got to be lean, but you still got to build them up in the gym. I mean, if you're genetically blessed, I guess, you really don't have to hit them, and they're just always gonna pop if you're lean enough. But it's still great for like core strength, and just to build them up again. So there's truth to both sides. People say you don't gotta do abs, just be lean. Yeah, but then again, hitting abs, you can, just like any other muscle, grow. So yeah, I think really that's all I got for tonight. I think, yeah, so before our last rest day, we did chest and triceps. So I did say it's going to be an upper day today, but I decided to switch it up, like I said. So really trying to think of something else to say, but there's not much. Oh, I don't know why I'm going to say this, but just because it's freaking weird. I'm still watching Euphoria, and it doesn't get any more better. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad show. Like, it's very attention grabbing, but it's just so many freaking balls, and that is like, I don't want to watch that. But then again, like, the drama is so like, it's so like attention grabbing. It's like you can't look away. Not that I'm looking at the balls. I'm kidding, guys. I'm not looking at the balls. If anything, I'm looking away. All right, we're cutting it there. Things are getting weird, and we're just gonna focus on tomorrow's lift and stop focusing on balls. Me bamba. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I hope you guys all have a great night. So, good night, everybody.
We'll get in your car and you'll lean to kiss me. We'll talk for hours and lie on the back.